Hey everyone, John again. Gonna play one of the old Immaculate grids, number 31 here. So we're coming up on, well, I guess we're probably past and well way into May of 2023 as far as when these grids first appear. I haven't played this one before, so be an interesting challenge. I'm gonna roll right into it. Let's start going here. Gonna click it and then hit go all in one fell swoop. It's an exact science. All right. Let's see, Bob Boone works here. Great. Um, Not coming up with anyone. It's Fredland. Ted Williams, for sure. Sure, Longoria made an all-star team or two. Sure, George Brett will work here. Actually, let's use George Brett here. And we'll use Saberhagen here. I'm sure he works. And then down here, Pena, Carlos Pena. It's not a whole lot of options there. And then let's go Wade, Boggs, and Ozigian. 0.6, 52 seconds. Rarity score just under 100. Decent there. It's Fred Lynn up here at 11% was, oh no, George Brett at 42%. Figured give me a second to come up. I can probably come up with, should be able to come up with a better Silver Slugger than George Brett. I think Frank White won once. I know I wrote about how he had a really good 1986 season in my chapter about players having great years, 1 year off. And that, no crazy surprises here. Yeah, let's stop share, reshare. Do, 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 do. I guess that's the one, the Chrome version. Go back in time. And let's see if we can best that rarity score. So let's go for All-Stars. What do we think of Mark Redman? I believe he was like an 05-ish type Royals All-Star. He goes 0.4. I believe the first All-Star in Devil Rays history technically was Rolando Araujo. Yep. And then let's see, what's a good All-Star for Boston? Joe Cronin is good early All-Star for Boston. I'm sure Jackie Jensen was an All-Star for Boston. Ooh, Mark Loretta was an All-Star for Boston in like 06. There's the former Brewer. All right. Down here, I think Norm Seaburn is going to work. Ooh, that's a nice low rarity score. Seaburn's always good for a good low rarity score. I like that about him. Um, Let me think. Gaetti works for the Royals and Angels, Gary Gaetti. I think that'll be pretty. I don't know if it'll be better than Boone though. Um, yeah, so I think the only other option actually for Silver Slugger, I may have painted myself in a corner, is Carl Crawford. I'm not sure if there's any more. Takes 13%, so I don't think I was going to do any better than that. And then for Boston, I think a good option here is Tony Armas, but I got to get the right one. That's the right one. He goes sub one. Let's see. I don't know about Beltran, and I'm fairly sure. I mean, Frank White was competing against like Willie Randolph and Bobby Grich at the same time. I think Steve Sachs was still in the National League at this point. So I think Frank White will work there. I think Willie Wilson will work. Let's see. Salvador Perez will work. He had 48 home runs a couple years ago. Um, I don't think Mike Sweeney works. I think they were just like, yeah, Mike Sweeney's best year was like Giambi and Delgado were having huge years, so there's no way that's going to work. Jay Bell had a really good season at shortstop for the Royals, but Nomar and A-Rod and Jeter were all there, so it's not like that's going to be a fruitful effort. And then I think Hal McRae will work as well. So which of those? None of those guys are particularly sneaky as Royals. Not sure of Daryl Porter either. He goes over to the St. Louis Cardinals right around the time the Silver Slugger becomes a thing. Willie Wilson, 2%. Decent. Let's go Gary Gaetti. Sub one. All right. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat Jose Guillen here. I'm struggling. I guess Percival works. Troy Percival was on that '08 Rays team. Trying to think of some other players who were around then. I don't, Kevin Stocker. I don't think he was an Angel. Um, I think which of these guys made their way out to Anaheim? Uh, Jose Canseco, I think, signed a deal with the Angels but never played because I'm pretty sure I've got a card with him with the Angels. Um, but I think his last year was '01 with the White Sox. Maybe I'm not gonna actually. Yeah, I don't think that one works. Let's see. Yeah, like McGriff's not gonna work. He never played for the Angels. Um, you're not gonna sneak in like a Jorge Cantu or no, nope, wrong Upton. BJ Upton played for Tampa and Justin Upton played for the Angels, but I don't think the others played for each other. Played for the other team. Let's go Percival. 11%. Burned by another closer. That was probably the second worst one, actually. I should have saved Jose Guillen. Where's some of that Casimir? Sure. Matsui, I kind of forgot about him hitting both teams. Kevin Stocker would have worked. Jason Isringhausen would have worked. Jimon Choi would have worked. Russell Branyan, a couple former Brewers there. All right. Well, not a bad showing, but I could have there were definitely options and I could have saved Jose Guillen if I'd come up with Percival in the entering round. That's all right. I think I am going to play one more though. But thanks a lot for playing this one and we'll see you in a little bit. All right now. Peace.